Kia ora, everybody. So I just finished a meeting and I haven't done a video for a couple of days because, to be brutally honest with you, I've just been feeling meh. I'm not even going to apologise for not doing the couple of days. I'm missing the last couple of days because it just feels like it's just been an accumulation of one disappointment after the other. And look, I'm so grateful we're in level 2 and we can still function, relatively speaking. And please don't get me wrong, there's definitely anxiousness around what's happening within our businesses, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, etc., etc. Wage subsidy, regional business partner, how can I engage my clients with that? All of that stuff's going on. But to be really honest, I'm just so disappointed. In fact, there's an island. It's called Disappointment Island. I feel like I'm just going to get 2020 and just throw it at that island and say, live there. And with a 4-letter word in you at the end of it. And I'm going to throw COVID-19 on Disappointment Island too and say, you stay there too. Because this is what it's been like. So this week I was supposed to be up in Auckland right now with Pop-Up Business School, facilitating business, all the stuff that I love. I was going to hang out with my nearest and dearest throughout the week. I'd said, don't worry about accommodation. I've got about 3 or 4 people that want to hang out with me, or at least that's what they're telling me. I'm going to stay with them, and then on the weekend we're going to go to Waiheke Island. I was so excited about that. Not happening. Got an opportunity to do some work with Les Mills down in Dunedin, here in Wellington, and I was so excited to re-engage with that business in a facilitation type way. Not happening. Rangatahi hui, oh my gosh. So I was really, really excited about bringing business concepts to our rangatahi. Iwi engagement was super high. Whānau, tauira were all in there, and not happening. And please don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I'm sure it will happen. But the disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, it was a run of it for me this weekend. And look, and I find myself doing this, and everybody's so gracious, they're like, oh, we're so sorry, it's been a really hard decision to make, and I totally understand. And it's like this, oh no, I totally understand, and that's the same thing repeatedly. And so I literally am like, anyway. So I thought I'd share that with you because that's essentially why I've spent the last couple of days not on the video. And I've done what any responsible 44-year-old woman would do when they're in a state of disappointment, and watch copious amounts of trashy TV. And I bet you're thinking, oh, she probably watches, Love Island, or some love movies, or maybe some horror movies, or maybe some, I don't know, some action movies. No, I was watching cartoons. To be precise, Tales of Arcadia, Merlin, Morgana, the evil Morgana, but is she evil? Troll hunters, oh my gosh, do you know what they go through? Right through to, yeah, you see? That's how I distracted myself this weekend, on top of helping my husband organise a little soiree over here. So normally he has his poker syndicate in Porirua, but this weekend we had the pleasure of hosting it over our way, and so I helped my husband do that. So that did distract me a little bit from my disappointment, which was nice. But you know what? And the reason why I wanted to share that with you all today is because I'm sure there's many of you out there that are like, no, just be grateful, stay strong, don't let yourself dive deep into that pit of despair. And I'm not saying do that, but please, you know what, you're allowed to be disappointed. You're allowed to be disappointed. Because there's some shit that I'm disappointed about, and I'm not going to go, oh no, I'm great, I'm awesome. I'm really disappointed. I was so excited about all these things that I had planned. That was in my diary. Literally my diary, I normally have, my diary is normally super full. And this week it's just not. So a tech, I have a friend of mine who owns a tech business, an IT company, Onyx IT Solutions. They're awesome. So he rings me and he's like, oh man, I was just wondering if we could catch up at some point. I know you're pretty busy. I'm not busy. Not this week. Everything changed overnight for me. So I'll be catching up with him, which would be awesome. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys, just so you know you're not alone if you're feeling disappointed. It's absolutely okay. It just means that some stuff that you were really looking forward to just got swept away. And you know what? Take time to work through that. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself back into a place where you feel good again. Because to be really honest with you, over the weekend I was just really, really gutted. I had some clients, which was great. So, you know, I pulled myself into a good space for my clients, and I've got a good process around that. I know I've said that before, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't take away how I'm feeling deep down inside. So I did want to share that, because I'm not going to lie, I am going to throw darts at Disappointment Island, and I'm going to pretend like I'm throwing all of 2020. Anywho, I'm going to go to bed now. Probably watch a little bit more cartoon just before I go to sleep, just bedtime stories. Love you all heaps, and have a wonderful night. See ya.